I guess.
Ryan, this is a boyfriend, a friend?
No. I've been having a lot of problems with him.
Today is April 19th of 1995. Hi, I'm Jacob Mahar, and I'm your evening news anchor with WCJK. In breaking news today, the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building, located in Oklahoma City, is the target of a recent disaster that is strongly speculated to be a terrorist attack. More than a quarter of the building was demolished in an explosion that took place at roughly 9:02 a.m. that left it in crumbles. First responders arrived shortly after and were relentless to go through the ruins to locate survivors and the other victims of the attack. So far, there is no known motive, but law enforcement has been scouring for a reason or any leads that tie suspects to this obscene crime. Casualties so far are nearing 150 and are slowly rising, with around another 600 people fully injured. As you can see, the effect of the attack is gruesome, and the emotion of the city and the United States as a whole is solemn for those who are lost and injured in this attack. It is in these times that we must unite and help us grow and move forward as one people.
You're seeing more pictures of the Murrah Federal Building and the complete devastation there, and just a huge chunk blown out of it.
We've been talking about the World Trade Center bombing and any similarities there. We understand now that President Clinton is sending a team in to investigate this blast, and it will be the same team that investigated the World Trade Center bombing, which, as I mentioned, was just about 2 years ago. We mentioned.
This just in, more breaking news from the police department. Anything but foul play has been ruled out because it appears that a vehicle containing explosives was caught on surveillance and has been traced as the cause of the explosion. As developments are made, we will be your first source for info on the attack. Today is April 24th of 1996. Hi, I'm Jacob Mahar, and it's been 5 days past 1 year since the deadly bombing that occurred at the Federal Building in Oklahoma City. On that day, 168 people lost their lives and another 680 were treated for non-fatal injuries, most of which were burns and bone fractures. The FBI has found the mastermind of the criminal as Timothy McVeigh. He's currently going through the court system, where the outcome is likely to be the death penalty. Today, on a related note, President Bill Clinton signed into law the Anti-Terrorism and Effective Death Penalty Act of 1996 in order to be able to pursue terrorists and protect those who are victims of terrorism more effectively in the future. This has been a controversial topic since it changed the wording and structure of the habeas corpus, but it passed through the House and Senate with flying colors. We'll keep you up to date with the current events and be your first source of information on the nation. Thank you and good night.
To our viewers, I'm Kaya Hedman bringing you news from WCJK News. Today is September 11th, 2001, and it looks like it's going to be a great and beautiful.
Just in, you were looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center. The CNN Center right now is just beginning to work on this story, obviously calling our sources and trying to figure out exactly what happened, but clearly something relatively devastating happening this morning there.
It appears that there is more and more fire and smoke enveloping the very top of the building, and as fire crews are descending on this area, it does not appear that there's any kind of an effort up there yet. Now remember, oh my God.
Oh my God.
That looks like a second plane.
I did not see a plane go in. That just exploded.
We just saw another plane coming in from the side.
You did. That was out of
Yes, and that's the second explosion. You could see the plane come in just from the right-hand side of the screen. So this looks like it is some sort of a concerted effort to attack the World Trade Center that is underway in downtown New York.
People are jumping off the towers to save themselves from the towers, but sadly people are jumping out at least 90 stories to escape the towers, only to end it with concrete. People are running away in fear of their lives and getting away from the debris that is falling off the towers. New York is caked in debris and everyone's advised to stay inside. I got word that 2 other planes have been hijacked and one of them just hit the Pentagon. The other plane seems to be crash landed in a plane in Pennsylvania. This is a day that America would never forget. People are cleaning up from the aftermath of 9/11. President Bush declared war on terrorism on the countries Iran and Afghanistan in hopes that we can eliminate terrorism. U.S. forces have successfully removed Taliban from operational power. We now have confirmed information that the mastermind behind 9/11 has been Osama bin Laden, leader of Al-Qaeda. We confirmed that 246 people died on the hijacked airplanes, 125 people died in the Pentagon, and 2,606 people died in the Twin Towers. This country is going to witness changes in airport security. They are becoming more strict in security. Cockpits will be upgraded so they will be sealed off and locked during the flight. Flight attendants are trained to protect the cockpit, and the biggest change we will see is that pilots are permitted to carry guns on planes as long as they have proper training.
Has this ever happened to you?
Just study for my finals, get good grades, and pass all my classes.
A few moments later.
Yeah, I don't know what's 2 plus 2 or like what, I don't know, it's definitely not 4. I don't know what I'm doing.
The answer is yes, then you need the Super Duper Finals Kit. This kit has everything you could want to help you study for finals. What is this magical kit? This kit has coffee, pencils, calculators, books, homework, headphones, candy, and rope. All the bare essentials to survive your finals. Each piece of this kit helps you get rid of 5 stages of finals. These stages consist of procrastination, denial, stress, grief, and finally the realization that you have to study until 2 in the morning studying. For 5 easy payments of $39.95, you can fight the stages of finals. But wait, there's more. Call now and we'll include Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You CD in your box. Supplies vary. Side effects may include suicidal thoughts, depression, sweaty palms, shaky knees, high blood pressure, meningitis, and Alzheimer's.
Hello, I'm Caitlin Pitcher, and this is WCJK News. Today is April 15th, 2013, and we have some breaking news. Not too long ago, there were 2 bombs that went off the finish line of the Boston Marathon. The first bomb that was next to the finish line went off at about 2:49. The second bomb went off about 500 feet away from the first. There was a 10-second delay between the 2 bomb detonations. More than 170 people were wounded and 3 were killed. Here are some of the footage we have of the bombs going off. Not too long after the bombs went off, security footage found the 2 killers going to the store buying milk. Once the 2 men were identified as Jahar and Tamerlan Tsarnaev, a manhunt was sent out. In a police shootout, Tamerlan was shot. He died on site after his brother Jahar ran him over with their hijacked car while trying to escape the police. Due to his escape, the whole city went into a shutdown. Here is some of that footage.
They have explosives, some type of grenades. They're in between houses down here. Shots fired.
Following an 8-minute firefight in Watertown, police wrestled a wounded Tamerlan to the ground. His brother, driving an alleged stolen car, tried to free him. Instead, police say he ran him over. Tamerlan was fingerprinted and finally identified by name. Brother Jokar, also shot, was discovered hiding in a boat after a day-long lockdown. He was less than 0.2 of a mile from where he'd abandoned his vehicle.
It's been 2 years since Jahar was hunted down and captured for the Boston Marathon bombing in 2013. The trial began March 4th, 2015. The jury decided on the death penalty, and he will be sentenced to death by overdose on June 24th, 2015.
This is Wyatt Schneider, and you are watching WCJK News. We have breaking news today from Orlando Pulse nightclub. The scene of the massacre that took place over 3 months ago is now being sold to the state of Orlando. This massacre left 49 people dead and over 50 people wounded. This event was carried out by Omar Mateen, who was killed on site the same day by the Orlando Police Department. After the attack, the building was left as it was for months as the owners were decided what to do with the property. But the mayor of Orlando, Buddy Dyer, told the Orlando Centennial that the state has agreed on a price of $2.25 million for the nightclub. The nightclub is to be made a memoriam, but they are reaching out to the community to see what they should do as far as how to build that memoriam.
Tonight, love comforted people standing outside of Pulse nightclub, the scene of so much hatred on June 12th. When a gunman killed 49 people, injuring many others.
It's always going to feel like it was yesterday. The gunshots, everything, the rumbling, the screaming, the yelling.
India survived the mass shooting, and she couldn't imagine being anywhere else today.
It is a great travesty that this happened, being that it was only one shooter using a one semi-automatic rifle and was able to do that much damage. But security will be more uptight within the future, taking a better look at what's going on in these clubs. In other news, new releases have been made about the calls exchanged between the shooter and the hostage negotiator on that night.
So I can get you some help.
No, because you have to tell America to stop bombing Syria and Iraq. They're killing a lot of innocent people. So what am I to do here when my people are getting killed over there? You get what I'm saying?
I do. I completely get what you're saying. What I'm trying to do is prevent anybody else from getting in.
Stop the U.S. airstrikes. They need to stop the U.S. airstrikes, okay?
I understand that.
They need to stop the U.S. airstrikes. You have to tell the U.S. government to stop bombing. They're killing too many children. They're killing too many women.
I understand that. But here's why I'm here right now.
The shooter made remarks like America needs to stop the bombing and killing in Syria. And in the next few days, you are going to see more of this type of action going on. The call went on for most of the night. Calls from the victims' family and friends have been released, as well as making remarks how they want to see them again and how they don't know where they are, but they want to see them safe.
He texted me at 2:06 and said, "Mommy, I love you." In the club, there's shooting. That was at 2:06. Trapped in the bathroom. Downtown. Please call police. I'm gonna die. Call them, mama, now. I'm in the bathroom. He's coming. I'm gonna die.
We ran into the women's bathroom, me and all three of my friends. Everyone was going hectic. As me and Bryson, and well, Eddie Justice was getting ready to go out of the women's bathroom, he looked at me, and the image in his face, I will never forget, Scott, will haunt me for the rest of my life. He looked at me and it just said, "Take care of me. Please don't leave me." You knew I was going to take care of him because he was more than just a friend. He was like a brother. The person that would put a smile on my face, the person that told me that you're going to make it, you're going to be big. People don't know you now, but you're going to be somebody. We're going to be somebody. And I told him, I said, I'm not going to let go. We're going to get out of here. And to hold your friend's hand and only make 3 feet away from the bathroom to where the dressing room is where you know there's a door to exit out of. As I'm running out of that same hallway, but it's dark. It's dark. He wasn't behind me, but as I'm looking behind me and still moving, a girl gets shot right behind me and she falls on the floor and people tramps over her like she's nothing because they're so in a panic attack, and we're at a standstill at this time because it's dark and the gate is black and you can't really see where the latch is to open it. Once the latch opens, I ran across the street to the fire department, then to the 7-Eleven, and I made a Snapchat, and I was just like, if you guys are okay, please just snap me back. The last thing my friend texted me was, please help me.
We will never forget the events that happened on that day, but America will continue.
In our concluding statement, we see that Americans have developed high anxiety about terrorism. And the revolution between weaponry, we see that in 1995 there was a vehicle bombing, and in 9/11 we see that there were suicide missile planes.
In 2013, we see 2 Russian terrorists that made 2 homemade nail bombs inside of a cooker. And in 2016, we see a solo gunman with a semi-automatic rifle.
And that concludes our broadcast for tonight. Bombing was a vehicle bomb.
Russian terrorists that made 2 homemade bombs. God damn it! The nail is above it!
God damn.
Shut up!
You nailed it!
Kaya, I don't need your puns! I'm just going.
I feel like if I say Alzheimer's, she's gonna get so pissed at me.
You should pause it because I forgot to see what this guy said.
Billy Mays here.
America great again. We're gonna make America great again.
Have you seen this?
We're gonna make Mexico pay for it. I love that.
Is it good, Beck?
Yeah. You put Rufel. Rufel.
Rufel-copter.
And then
It's a semi-automatic rifle.
How do you spell rifle?
R-I-F-L-E. How do you that bad?
Yeah, why?
Get the out.
Fine, Jesus. Pushy.
Why is he here?
She didn't go
I've been
here.
nothing but nice to you.
Have you, Wyatt?
Have you?
There's not enough to speed that up. Side effects may include
Recording.
For why to do his voiceover?
You're gonna have so many goddamn long videos.
I know.
It's like the baby face that's on the goddamn toilet paper commercial. She's probably not gonna even watch this.
It's all bullshit.
is this?
What is what? It's really cheesy and stupid.
I'm trying to comprehend what this is.
Because I'm gotta get away, but I know that I don't, and I won't ever stop, because you're not gonna just know that you never find me, and then I'm gonna with the cocky. You know when I got me, every time I'm gonna sit there, I go and I'm getting it, and I'm going to show that.
I hope you know this is all gonna be in the bloopers.
Please.
Don't look at this.
I could do that faster. I could do that faster. I just gotta memorize it better. Has this ever happened to you?
No.
Go f yourself. Someone should say this line. What is this magical kit? Oh no, I got it. Just coffee, pencils, calculators, books, homework, headphones, candy, and rope. But wait, there's more. Billy Mays here. OxyClean. Now and we'll include Call now and we'll include Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" CD and your. She's English good. That concludes our broadcast for tonight.
That concludes our broadcast for tonight. Jacob!
You say it then!